Let's look at a similar problem. This is a question about the associative property of multiplication, so let's solve it together. Core concept: associative property of multiplication. Helpful steps and things to remember. First, the grouping of factors doesn't change the product. Second, use parentheses to group factors in different ways. What is multiplication? Multiplication is like repeated addition. For example, 4 times 3 means adding 3 4 times. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. Understanding the problem. We have two multiplication problems. First, 4 times 3 times 5. Second, 4 times 3 times 5 with different grouping. The parentheses tell us which numbers to multiply first. Solving the first problem. Let's solve 4 times 3 times 5. First, multiply 4 times 3 equals 12. Then, multiply 12 times 5 equals 60. Solving the second problem. Now let's solve 4 times 3 times 5 with different grouping. First, multiply 3 times 5 equals 15. Then, multiply 4 times 15 equals 60. Find the answer. Let's compare our results. 4 times 3 times 5 equals 60. 4 times 3 times 5 with different grouping also equals 60. Therefore, the answer is 60 for both problems. Today we learned: the associative property of multiplication states that grouping numbers differently doesn't change the product. Parentheses show which numbers to multiply first. The order of multiplication doesn't affect the final answer. This property helps us solve multiplication problems with 3 or more numbers. Remember, when multiplying 3 or more numbers, the way you group them doesn't change the final answer. Great job! You have finished this part.